Watch the places you walk and mind the way you talk. Watch out to the vampire who will speak up in the dark. Watch out to the big time people who claim say that them smart. They're bringing the crack and the gun to mash up the youth them heart. Let's run red. When you all look the one at
Good evening. Welcome to another episode of Dissect. I go by the name of Novelist.
And I go by the name of Jewel.
What's going on, Jay?
Hey, you know what? It's a long weekend over here. So
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
Yo, what was that a while ago? Like, what was that? Half an hour ago?
The storm. The storm that we got for like 20 minutes or
20
less.
minute storm. Yo, I'm telling you, this place is bipolar. I maintain that.
Yeah. Sun shining now, bright and hot outside.
Yeah, I know, right? Like nothing happened. Crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, how was your week?
Oh, wow. I had a hectic week. Very hectic week. But you know what? I was looking forward to the weekend. TGIF. Well, yesterday was Friday, but I'm so happy. Like I said, it's a long weekend. I get to sleep in every day. So, yeah. What about you?
Same thing. Hectic. And today I am tired. I filled in for Marshall from 11 a.m. till 3 on TDN radio.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted. So I'm looking forward to this, but I'm looking forward to it being done.
I hear you.
But it's going to be a great show. We're winding down to the last season, man, next week. That's it.
Already.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, we'll do all the recap and all that good stuff next week.
Week. Make sure you tune in, everybody. Make sure you tune in for that. Yeah. So this evening we have like an action-packed. When I say action-packed, I know that it's going to be a lot of jokes, fun times, great information being shared. I'm taking the lead on this one because they are two strong and absolutely dynamic female entrepreneurs that we have on our show tonight. The first guest that we have is Celena, who is a reggae recording artist from Canada. And we want to let her tell us all about what she's doing. But before that, I want to remind the guests that they should use the WhatsApp number if they want to call in to send a voice note, send a text to 617-329-9434. That's our WhatsApp number. So without further ado, like I like to say, let's bring on our first guest, Celena.
Wagwan.
Yes.
What's going on? Welcome back.
Thanks for having me again.
Yeah.
I feel like family now.
Right?
Yeah, from the first time you come around, you become family, you know.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
You mean, so now you know when you have anything ready, you call Dissect and say, yo, I have something dropping, you know. What?
Yes, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, what's going on for, I guess, the people who missed our first show? I guess we'll start by you introducing yourself.
Well, I am Celena. I am Jamaican born, currently residing in Canada. I am a reggae recording artist. I am a mother of two beautiful girls. I am a wife of the best husband in the world. I am an entrepreneur of a braiding salon. I got a lot of things going on. I don't stop.
Busy bee.
Yeah, so busy. We saw some of your handles go up there. We'll talk about those as we go on in the interview. But what motivates you, Celena? What motivates you to do all those things, to be an
Motivates
entrepreneur?
me life. Just the fact that every morning when I wake up and I realize that I'm still alive, I'm like, girl, your time on this earth is not done. You got more things to do. Keep going. And my children also motivate me because I also want to provide a better life for them. Something better than I had when I was growing up. So just the fact that I wake up every day and I can breathe, and I realize how fortunate that is for me, that so many people didn't wake up and I'm still here. It just gives me that oomph to keep going. You know what I mean?
Hear you. Thank you.
Yeah, so with all these different things you're doing, juggling, what happens when you have to go to perform and you have to go to the studio at the same time? You probably have to do somebody's hair, like.
Well, I work 6 days a week doing this.
Right.
As a matter of fact, I did my own hair.
Okay.
It's all the way down to my butt.
Mm.
I always do my own hair. So I work 6 days a week, and I have a website where I can organize my life.
Right.
I know when everyone is booking, and I know when I take some time off. I can block out the spot. As far as the studio, my kids are my biggest fan. They go to the studio with me most of the time. So to be honest with you, they're there sitting with me, telling me what sounds good from what doesn't sound good. And so I balance it just like that. Sometimes I bring them with me. Sometimes they have little attitudes, they don't want to go. So I leave them with their grandma or their sister. I have a strong supportive system. So I'm literally not that stressed.
Right.
I manage my life according to how I feel. I don't overdo things. If I feel like I'm gonna lose my mind, I just drop something and I just said, you know what, there's another day. I just take it easy. Literally.
Great.
I ain't
Great.
stressing. No. Stress kills. No.
Great strategy. Great strategy.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you mentioned bring the kids to the studio. You ever put them on like a song like as backup? Maybe use like I don't know.
Not professionally yet,
Oh, okay.
but they do sing. I used to sing with them in church.
Okay, nice.
It's a natural thing. They harmonize naturally also. They never had any voice training or anything. It's just natural. But I have videos of them when they were younger when I used to sing with them.
Okay.
But when they start getting older, they start having sort of attitude and they don't feel like they want to do anything anymore.
Yeah.
So but I actually do want to do a song with them being my backup singers, but they're not quite ready yet. So I won't force them. Yeah.
Yeah. Groom them.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you mentioned, I just want to talk a little bit about your entrepreneurship besides you being a singer, and then we'll delve into being you being the singer. So you talked about the fact that you did your hair, but you also do hair and you have a website that you coordinate all these appointments. Tell us a little bit about your company, your business that you do.
Well, it's See Hair Design. And how it started is literally with me braiding my own hair. So I used to braid my hair all the time. I used to texturize my hair before perming and all of those things. And I decided to go natural. So I started braiding my hair. And then when I'm going out on the street, people are actually looking and say, oh, wow, your hair is so gorgeous. Who did your hair? And then I said, me. And they look at me like, how do you see the back? And I'm trying to explain to them, I use like 2 or 3 different mirrors and my hands are all over the place. And so that's how it actually started. And then my family, my sister and my mom, I started braiding their hair for them. And then they're going out and people seeing their hair. braid your hair. You know, it's a thing in the Black community. People are always looking for somebody to braid their hair.
Right.
And in Jamaica, we say Tara teki tell Tara. One word, one person tells the other, and the other person tells the other. Then I used to start doing it on the weekends as a side hustle because I had a full-time, well, not full-time, a part-time job at the time working in the nursing home, long-term care. So I used to do it on the weekends. And then it started from inside my house, literally in my living room on a chair. I bought a chair off Kijiji, I think. And I was braiding literally in my living room next to my kitchen. There was no privacy, nothing. That's how it all started out. And it started getting so busy that I had to start thinking of, should I continue to do this, quit my job that I hated, actually. I hated doing the job that I had doing. I was miserable. And I had a serious conversation with my husband, and he said, you know what? Why don't you move into the garage? So right now I have a salon. I finished my garage.
Yeah.
I have my salon set up inside my my garage. So when people book me and they come here and they step in there, they're like, wait, is this a garage or this is another room? I'm like, this is my garage. So I have it all nice and fancy with chairs and TV. We watch movies. They have chair they can relax on. And so that's how it started. And it's going great. I quit my job. It has replaced my income, to be honest with you. And I am happier now and free of stress. I will stand on my feet for 12 hours to do something like this, but working in the nursing home and doing a double shift was not my thing. No. Wow. So I look forward to waking up in the mornings to get it done. I like to see my craft, you know.
Nice. Great story. Great story.
Yes. Yes.
So Celena, the hairstylist / mom, wife, and singer. So let's get into the singing.
Yes.
You as a female artist, so has it been difficult being first and foremost a female artist, but also just like a Jamaican artist in Canada?
It's rough. It is rough. Females normally struggle in this industry overall, so it's not new. But being a Jamaican also and focusing so much on the genre that I do, because most of the songs that I do, you'll find patois. And lots of people like Jamaican music, but most of the time they don't understand it. They're just listening for the beat and the rhythm, but I kind of want people to understand more of what I'm trying to say. So sometimes I'm forced to put a little bit of English here and there, but you know, when you're trying to tell a joke and you tell it in English and it doesn't come off the same as patois. So it's kind of difficult that way, but I try to include everyone in my music. So there are times when I'll do straight patois and just say exactly what's on my mind. And then there's another time when I'll just tone it down a little bit and put in some English here and there. So other people who might not understand what I'm saying can relate and sing along as well. But I'm fresh in this business. To be honest, I have not had that much difficulties yet regarding performing and acceptance and so on. I've been getting lots of great feedback because due to COVID, I mean, I started right before COVID and then COVID came. So I had during that time, I was just trying to build my market and allow my music to get out there. But since we're opening up now, I'm getting invitations to perform here and there. So I don't think I've suffered that much, to be honest.
Okay.
Because I'm still so fresh in the game, you know what I mean?
Fair.
So you mentioned your message through the music. What would you say your message is through your music? Or what is it that you're trying to get across?
This that I'm doing with you guys right now is not me. I don't like to talk.
Well, you can sing the rest of the interview,
right?
So it's funny that you ask because most of the times, if you listen to my music, I'm actually having a conversation. And that's how I feel comfortable speaking. I speak through my music.
Nice.
And I don't want people to just hear a beat and just say, oh, this sounds good. I always try to bring some type of positivity out of my music. And if you read between the lines, I don't write so straightforward, and I'm not just a rhymer. I write so you can literally listen and dig deep to see what is it I'm trying to say. I'm trying to uplift and empower, especially females, because we're always so much on the sidelines. And I'm trying to put music out there that will make people happy, and put music out there that will also enrich. I'm trying to make an impact. I'm trying to have music that will play even when I'm gone, you know? I just don't want to blow up with a song and then you never hear about me again. I want it to be alive even 10, 15, 20, 30 years from now. So I pay close attention to the lyrics that I put into my music. So hopefully it will do something for somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wanted to know, are you signed with any label? Are you independent?
Oh no, I'm independent, no labels, just me, myself, and I.
Okay. How's that been for you? Like financially, have you had any financial challenges being an independent artist?
Girl, what you mean?
Well, no, for those people who are asking, who wanted to know. Yeah.
Being independent is rough. I mean, it's not an easy road because everything comes out of your pocket. Right. Every single dime, from recording at the studio to paying the producer to mix and master to uploading it on the digital website, on digital platforms, to making the music videos. Every single thing adds up. So it ain't easy, and it's sticky out there. Life is rough. You know, but I'm working on a project right now. I should probably bring it up. Do you want me to bring it up?
Absolutely.
I'm working.
Why not? The best place is on Dissect to bring up this.
Dissect the thing. What do you mean?
So I am currently working on an EP, and I thought of this project when I've released about 6 singles already, and I said, you know what? What's a better way for me to get my music out there faster and more effectively and more efficiently, instead of dropping one single here, one single there? So I decided to come up with a plan to do an EP and just drop 5 or 6 songs all at once. The problem with that was that I never had all that money, because I have to record, pay for the production and stuff like that. So my producer, thank God for him, I put the idea to him, and he's like, okay, yeah, let's do it. He was excited. I'm like, yeah, but how am I going to pay for it? So then he brought it to my attention that there's actually organizations here in Canada that actually assist people like me who are starting out financially with grants and subsidies and stuff like that. So he introduced me to Factor. And Factor is a private nonprofit organization here that assists in the growth and development of the music industry in Canada. So basically they have a list of programs that you can apply to based on where you are in your music career. And then you have to submit an application. Obviously, it's a lot of paperwork and stuff like that. And then they have certain deadlines that you have to meet, and you have to qualify for whatever program you're applying for. And then it goes to their board of directors, and they look it over to see if you qualify. And then you keep your end of the bargain up, and they give you whatever finance they have for that specific program. Now, I almost didn't get that program.
Wow. Tell us the story.
Yeah.
Because I was doubting myself after I saw the procedure, because it's a lot of stuff I had to fill out online, and I had to write this essay as to why they should help me with the funding and tell them my plans and what I will do with the money and all that stuff. It was a lot of stuff. And I'm like, what if I do all of this and they don't even give me a dime? And I procrastinated a lot until I almost missed the deadline for me to submit this application. And when I log back on the website, I'm like, oh my gosh, I only have a couple of days to get this in. So I hurry up fast, and write some quick stuff. And because I think fast and I write fast, and I literally wrote from my heart. I never tried to entice them with anything. I just told them straight up, I'm just a girl who wants to live my dream. I want to do this. This is what I will do with the money if you give it to me, and this is what and I will be doing all that I said I will do. No, nothing fancy. I just be myself.
Yeah.
And they approved it. And when I got the response, I'm like, God, you're looking out for me, because I almost missed it.
Yeah.
So just goes to show how fear can literally keep you from moving forward.
Right.
Because if I had given to that fear of not filling out that application, I wouldn't get a dime. I would still be here wondering how I'm going to pay for something like this.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. That probably happened to a lot of people too. They probably just see all these things they have to fill in, and that can't be bothered with.
It's a lot of, It's a lot of,
I believe what's for you is for you as well, because, you had that crunch time, and also, it's just, it kind of pushed you to do it because
yes,
you're procrastinating,
Yes,
it was for you. It was waiting on you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So do you ever feel like, let's say, well, I don't know if this ever happened, or should I say, have this ever happened to you where, you had to perform and, the promoter, you had to deal with the promoter, let's just say $1,000, and, the promoter is cutting you short. Has that ever happened to you? And if it has happened to you, the reason why I'm asking that, because you mentioned being an independent artist and having to put everything from your pocket, right?
There was a Valentine's show that I had to perform at,
right.
But it was made clear to us at the beginning that we had to sell a certain amount of tickets in order to get a little reimbursement.
Okay.
So it did turn out that I performed, but we didn't sell the amount of tickets that we were supposed to sell. So I didn't get reimbursed for nothing at all. But for me personally, I'm not going to say I felt like I didn't accomplish anything that night.
Right.
Because when I first started this journey, my producer asked me straight up, why am I doing this? And some people, as soon as they get that question, yo man, I want to make some money, I want to do big things, I want to do this, people just come up with the money right away. He was shocked when he asked me, and I said, I just want to do this because I've always wanted to do this. And he looked at me like, so you don't want to make money? I said, yes, I want to make money. But sometimes when you jump into things just because of the money, and if the money don't come, you fall right off the wagon just like that. So you got to have that passion inside to really want to do it, and then let the universe do everything else. So I didn't feel upset that I didn't even make a dime, because that was my literally first performance, and I was as nervous as a wreck.
Right.
And it gave me an opportunity to see what it felt like to perform in front of people, a brand new artist. Most people don't even know the song that I'm singing. And I just had to bring it. So I looked at it as an opportunity to grow.
Nice.
With or without a dime.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my experience.
Yeah. I remember you reaching, well, we had a connection a few years back, and I never I still haven't had an opportunity to meet you in person.
We will.
Yeah, it was a showcase I was doing, and we connected, and you were supposed to be, wanted to be. Later on, you found out about it, and I was like, oh no. After I kind of heard your music, and I was like, next time. It was pre-pandemic too.
Yes, it was pre-pandemic. But look at us now.
As the pandemic was hitting. Yes, coming in. Yeah. But we will meet each other one day.
Yeah, you guys seem tight. Like, this is like the third interaction.
I need to invite you over for barbecue or something.
Yes, I'll be there. I'm bringing Navi with me though.
Sure.
I could watch you guys eat the barbecue.
We'll do fish. We'll bring fish.
You don't
Bring
eat
our own
meat?
fish.
He doesn't eat meat?
No, I don't do meat. No,
No fish, nothing?
no fish. I eat fish.
Oh, so you eat fish. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. We
Yeah.
don't eat a lot of meat either.
Yeah, and your Hamilton's not far. Like what? You like, I don't know, half an hour,
45
45 minutes.
minutes.
Yeah, we're just down the road, man.
Yeah, summertime coming.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
so-
really a long time. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you have a question. I have questions too, but
No, go ahead. I know,
We all want to know everything about you, Celena.
Like what? I'm a very.
Like, okay, for example,
You have to be very specific with me because I don't tell you I don't do no lot of talking to you.
we'll take the opportunity while we have it, right? Is there any artist that you would love to share the stage with?
Yes.
You don't want to say it though, do you? Or do you say it? Is there one? Don't you-
Yes, there is, and it's kind of weird. It's not a girl, it's a guy. I like Buju Banton.
Oh,
When I was growing up back home in Jamaica,
yes.
I used to sing all of those songs, the Ital songs, them not the one them with the shake up, the ones like
The regular-
Destiny, Mama, look from where you're
Yeah.
calling.
Yes.
It's not
Yeah.
an easy road. Those type of songs.
Right.
So I would definitely love to share a stage with Buju.
You ever reached out to him though?
No, not
Why not?
yet.
You should. You should.
Yeah.
Probably I should, right?
Yeah. I've met Buju.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I've met Buju well, I wouldn't say I spend a week with him,
Yeah.
but from Friday to the following Saturday, I
Mhm.
saw him pretty much every day.
Yeah.
And trust me, that man is so chill. It's
So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, he's chill.
chill,
Yes.
chill.
Yeah,
you
he's
should
chill.
you should reach out to him, man.
I should. You
Yeah,
see?
you should.
Yeah.
I should.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would love to be on a stage with Buju and sing with Buju.
Nice.
absolutely.
He's just, I just love when he performs. He's just into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see that happening. I can see the two of you on the stage. you know,
Amen.
sing.
To existence.
Put it
Right?
out there. Put it out there.
Yeah. See,
Amen.
Butcher hasn't been to Canada in a minute. I mean,
I don't know
those-
if he can, but
I don't think so.
I can go there.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's
I
true
can
too.
go
That's
there.
true too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Somebody else you should hook up with, or the next guest we have coming up. She's an all-female. She's an all-female DJ.
DJ, yes.
She has her own radio, all-female DJ.
I
radio
will definitely
thing.
hook up with her for sure.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
she specializes in dance also.
Respect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but anything you want to leave us with before we say goodbyes?
Well, first of all, I want to thank you guys so much for this experience. I was telling Jewel that I'm so grateful for the opportunity to be on your show,
Right.
and I take every exposure as a great exposure, and
Nice.
I'm a very loyal person, and I see I appreciate what people do for me, and I see what extent they would
Right.
go to help me to get my
Mhm.
music out there, because it's not easy. It is
Right.
not easy. And Jewel, you, both of you guys, you've been awesome. And I thank you. I want to publicly say this. They said, give people their roses before they are gone. I want to publicly say this to both of you, that I'm really appreciative of this opportunity that you give me. And as soon as me drop the EP, I will let you guys know,
Yes.
because it's gonna be a different side of me. I always come off as this tough cookie,
Right.
but I'm gonna show a vulnerable side to me.
Right.
And I will also tell a little bit more of myself. Like specifically, one of the songs there is a true story. It's about me.
Right.
And I don't normally tell those things, but I had to do it for people to get the pain and the emotion and understand why I want this so much. So it's coming soon.
Can't wait.
Well,
Can't wait.
well, you already got the link, and your music is going straight through on TDN radio as well now. So,
Oh,
you know,
somebody asked me a question. I don't know.
Yeah. So, how's it been being in a male-dominant industry, music industry? You talked a little bit about
I talked
that.
a little bit about
Yeah.
it.
yeah,
I have not, Nigel, I have not experienced any discrimination of such so far, thank God. But everyone I've been around have been pretty receptive of my music so far. I don't know if it will be a little bit more complicated if it gets bigger, but
man.
I'm ready for them if it does. I'm ready. I'm ready.
That's what's up.
Yes. Liquor by your talawa, right?
Oh, Jesus. Listen to mouth. But you
Wow.
will dissect the thing. Oh, for
Yeah,
real.
man.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Absolutely. Thank you
All
so
right,
much
so-
for your time, Selena.
Thank you
and
guys for having me.
All right, we appreciate you.
Take care.
Yeah, man, she's a nice guest. Yeah, keeping. I'm looking forward to going to Hamilton. You shouldn't bring that up.
Yeah, yeah. Fish on the barbecue and whatever else.
Yeah,
needs
yeah.
for, two different girls, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. But we got to go to commercial before we bring back our next guest, Miss DJ Hypeness. She's been with us before. This is going to be the second time, and just looking forward to talking to her. So let's take a commercial break and come back and talk to DJ Hypeness.
The Dominica Tri-State Area Connection Incorporated presents Madras and Jeans, a grand affair on the 4th of June in Brooklyn, New York. Dress in Madras and Jeans. Any variation will do. The Hitman Sour Sour, Calypso Monarch Tasha P, the Coco Sticks Lady Mystery, and 2 other Calypsonians best in the US will be on stage for the grand extravaganza. If you think that's a lot, listen up now. DJ Falcon will be on the 1s and 2s. The Yard in Brooklyn, New York is the venue. $35 to enter. Here's more on this June 4 grand affair. The best dressed individual will receive prizes at the event. So you are in DA wondering, but how I can be part of the action? That's easy. The action will be streamed live on pay-per-view. $9.99 US. Yes, that's all. Man's Audio Visual Productions via TDN TV, powered by vstreams.com, is making this possible. Madras and Jeans. Book the date, June 4. Madras and Jeans. Say Coltenu. Get on board the action.
Nice.
Yes, welcome back to the program. And let's get straight into it. Let's bring in our second guest for the evening. She is a female DJ. She owns her own female radio station. She owns her own printing stuff. She owns, you know what? Let's just bring her to this.
Bring her on.
This DJ Hypeness. Welcome to the program.
Hello, thank you for having me. Did I mute? Hello.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Do you hear me? Okay, okay,
Yeah.
good.
Okay,
good, good.
and you look like you're in the studio too.
Right.
No, I'm actually at my shop.
Okay.
Okay.
And while you guys were talking, customers were saying, "Where's my stuff?"
Right. So
Yeah.
what's going on?
Welcome.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm here in New York. Well, actually, Connecticut. The store is in Connecticut. I
Right.
live in New York. It's hot, but I love it hot. So
Yeah.
I'm good.
Nice, nice. You guys didn't by chance get that little thunderstorm thing we had? No?
Maybe in the morning. It was very
Oh, no, I
foggy
was,
in the morning.
Foggy in the
okay.
morning.
Yeah.
Oh, so you
was
guys
fun.
sent it over here then.
Right?
Maybe.
They always say it's us, but it's them, you know.
You know
They
what I
bring
mean?
it over here.
Maybe yesterday because a lot of flights were canceled yesterday. It was raining a lot. And there was
Okay.
a little storm that caused them to either delay flights or cancel them. So it's possible that it made its way over there.
Mm,
We don't want it.
yeah. Yeah, they used to say blame Canada, blame the US.
Yeah.
So, tell us a little bit about Hypeness. I guess your background and what you do.
DJ Hypeness. DJ Hypeness and Jessica is 2 different people. Which one you
Oh,
want to know
gosh.
about?
Okay.
Hypeness?
So who we talking to tonight? Well, the flyer said Hypeness, so I guess we're talking to Hypeness.
Yeah.
I'll transform to Hypeness for you. Born and raised in Dominica. I'm a DJ for about 17 years. I love to ride bikes, motorcycles. Hardworking, love music, very much into the reggae dancehall culture, but I'm glad to be here so I could start or continue the little part of Dominica that I represent.
Yeah. Oh.
You know the funny thing about me? I do bad interviews, but I give bad interviews, but I do great interviews.
Yeah.
Nah.
You know, I'm always on this end interviewing someone, but when it's my turn, I don't know the answers.
Well, what did you mean by a little part of Dominica? Like, are you trying to incorporate more of your culture?
They don't book me. I would love to incorporate a lot of the culture. The only person who books me from Dominica, or who books me because she did it a few times, and I have an event coming up for her, is Class Caterers Patora. I don't know if you guys know her. She keeps a lot of Dominican parties in New York. She's the only person who gives me that experience to cater to my people.
Well, hopefully this interview will give you some more exposure and people will know more about you. Yeah.
Hopefully you know, it's funny you bring that up though, because do you think that could be like the fact that you're a female DJ, being the first female DJ from Dominica that I heard of anyway?
No, I don't think that's anything. It has anything to do with that. I think it's because I started my career as a dancehall DJ.
Right.
So a lot of people mistake me for a Jamaican. I don't deny it. It depends on how they ask the question.
Right.
But I play at 95% of dancehall parties. That's probably what it is. I've never DJ'd back home because I started here in America.
Right.
So I think that has a lot to do with it. I don't think it has anything to do with being a female, because soca culture supports female DJs.
Oh, absolutely.
That is true.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But Dominica is a different kind of a place, and you know that.
I have DJ'd with another female Dominican though.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, in the Bronx.
Oh, so there's more. That's good.
There are more. There, at least that one for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see, well.
So you're not a unicorn then, like yeah, but that's also a good thing too, because you control that industry in a way, right? Like the female industry, like where Dominican music is concerned. So
correct. I just wish I had more opportunities to display that love that I have for my culture at more Dominican events. Maybe I need to interact more too, because I don't get to party in a lot of Dominican parties. Either I'm booked, I'm traveling somewhere. Right. So sometimes it doesn't mesh, but I'll try to do better. Right. I'll start with me first. I can't blame the promoters. You got to start with me.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, instead of waiting for the invitation, what about been doing a collab or being the entertainer itself? Like bring the people to yourself, right?
Yes, I have to work on that.
Yeah. I'm just saying. You just gotta go get it, man.
That is true.
Maybe a nice trip to Dominica, and just like indulge in like real roots, like that Madras thing, like doing all of that stuff. Well, maybe, I don't know. Is it a connection with your culture that is absent, or
no? Like I said, it's just me being busy. If I'm always booked at a time when something that I would like to attend is happening, it's very hard to attend it. You know what I mean? Right. So it's not me not having the connection with my people. Sometimes I'm just probably just not available at that time. Okay. That's all.
All right.
But nevertheless, you went up to the States and you own all your businesses, right?
Oh, so, it was a struggle.
Of
It
course.
was a struggle.
Nothing comes first. Like here you go on a
Yeah.
silver platter, like they say, right?
That is true. So I came here 22 years ago. I was 18 years old. July 3rd, 1998. I'll never forget that day because it
Okay.
was the day before 4th of July. So it's stuck in my head.
Right.
I came here. My aunt wanted me to babysit for her, but I utilized that time to further my education in the medical field. Um, while before I even got to that part, just hanging out with certain people that were involved in the music, that I already love music. So just seeing another girl DJing got me interested. I'm like, okay, I could do this too. I want to learn. So I got into learning, seeing DJ Jazzy Joyce on Hot 97. My first radio station show, I paid $150 an hour just to get my
Right.
name out there. You know,
Mm.
it was a lot, but during that time, working, having another baby, I only have 2 kids.
Okay.
My first was in Dominica. I left her there with my mom and came up here. Refused to have another child unless she was here in America, so I
Mhm.
could raise them together. So my kids are 13 years apart for
Mhm.
that reason. Um, during my time here, I got homeless at some point, had to send my son for my mom to help me out to get back on my feet. And once I got back on my feet, it's just been work. I refuse to stop because I refuse to get back in that position of
Mhm.
sleeping in my car.
Right.
So for that reason, I'm a workaholic.
Blessings. For real.
Yep.
That's a real blessing, honestly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
There's so much to talk about. It will take way more than 30 minutes. So I'm trying to crush it.
Yeah.
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 I know. Well, with all these things you're doing, I know time is like of the essence. So,
Mhm.
but Nigel said trendsetter a while ago, and all that you just said is like,
Hmm.
yeah, facts. You are a trendsetter. You just got
Absolutely.
to keep leading the way, man.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, being a female DJ, it was very difficult because either the men are trying to play games, pretending they
Right.
want to book you to get your phone number. So,
Hmm.
I don't know if it's the Dominican in me. We have a little rudeness in us, right?
Yeah,
We're very
facts. Facts.
straightforward. We tell
Facts.
it
Facts.
as it is. So, with that in me, I was able to weed out who's real and who's not, so I could stay focused on what's a real booking, what's not a real booking. But it was still a challenge to get as much booking as men. So
Hmm.
I
Mhm.
utilized my platform with the opportunities that I got with VP Records. I'm not sure if you know of VP Records, but that's
Of
the
course.
only Caribbean
Yeah.
um,
Label.
record label.
Yeah.
So being on the station with them, having friends that were in good positions at VP Records, having
Hmm.
the opportunity to be on major radio platforms, I
Mhm.
decided to use my name to build my own station strictly for women to give
Mhm.
them the opportunity to showcase their talent. So I created that in September 30th, 2019, right before the pandemic.
Pandemic.
And we started off with about 16 DJs. We're down to 12 because people move on. They find other things they want to do.
Of
As a
course.
matter of fact, we had a lady from Canada, Alberta, I think it's Alberta or Edmonton, one of
Mhm.
them. But she left to create her own station. So it's
Okay.
good that she came on board, she learned some
Learn
things,
something, moved
and
on.
she expanded and created her own station.
Nice.
I
Nice.
support her just the same. It's no
Hmm.
hard feelings or anything like that. I started knowing that at some point they're going to want to expand or elevate to create whatever they want to create.
Of course.
But it brought a lot of attention to us women as DJs because it's one of a kind. As a matter of fact, another one started sometime last year, but I know that we inspired.
Yes.
And
Each
of
other.
course, if there are more, that would be a great thing. So, with that opportunity, that platform, it opens some doors for a lot of females. We try to help each other. Any knowledge that I have, I try to extend it to them. Um, During the pandemic, I quit my job as a burn care specialist. I used to do burn burn dressings for a trauma level 1 hospital. I was at that hospital for about 8.5 years. They wanted to transition from outsourcing their workers to hiring them directly. They hired me directly and gave me a night shift. I'm a DJ. I can't work nights for
Right.
anybody. So that was a big problem for me. They couldn't switch me. So I quit the job and opened up a print shop. So I do shirts, banners, posters. Um, we do a lot of things. So I
Nice.
juggled that with my DJ career.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about being a motivational speaker? Honestly, like this is inspiring, like Nigel said across there. But it's
Mhm.
also the things that you've been through. Your journey is so it's inspiring. Like you talk about where you were to where you're at now, and
Mhm.
those things I think young women need to hear, because a lot of women think that they are not able to achieve things in a male dominated world first and foremost.
Mhm.
And the things that you've achieved, you're a serial entrepreneur, you know.
Yeah.
You've done it and you created your own empire. So
Absolutely. I've thought about it and I said I would engage when I buy a house. I feel like I'm not fully accomplished and I can't talk about success if I feel that I haven't reached
mhm,
my peak of success.
mhm,
You know what I mean? So, um, people like to hear a story that's either completed or near completion, even if there's a wide road
yeah,
of opportunities that you can continue to grow, but at least they want to hear, at least that's how I feel. So I
Right.
always said, as soon as I am able to purchase my own house and stop paying rent, I would love to speak to women, although they still come to me and I give them advice anyway. But
Right.
as a speaker, I think it would be a more powerful story.
mhm.
Hmm.
Okay.
But what motivates you? I mean, you have like so much going on plus the kids. Like, what motivates you to keep going?
My memory of sleeping in my car, trying to figure out which parking lot is safe.
Right.
Yeah, that motivates me to keep working hard
No,
and not to give up. And I actually love what I do with the shop. I love my music and I love what I do at the shop. So I'll show you one of the prints.
While you're digging for that, I'm just gonna let you know that there's a lot of fire signs being shown
Oh,
and a lot of hearts and claps for you.
oh, thank you,
So
thank you. So that's one of the. I messed up on this one, so I kept it as a sample. But
okay.
this is a direct to garment print. This is vinyl print. This is done by hand. It's actually like a
Okay.
very smooth material like velvet.
Yeah. Yeah.
oh
So
yeah.
I give a lot of options when it comes to quality, when it comes to design, and just having something not just looking like a promotional shirt you're just gonna throw on. Something that
Mhm.
you can actually go to party with. I have a clothing line. It's called Young and Privileged, YP, the YP brand, and it stands for we all feel young, and every day we wake up is a privilege. So YP,
Mm,
Young and Privileged.
nice.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
forgot your question. What was I answering?
Navi asked you a question.
No, I was
Oh my
actually
god.
I was asking about what motivates you.
Motivates you.
You know,
Oh, yeah, it is the fact that I used to sleep in my car. That's definitely
right,
a motivation. And because I love what I do, it
right.
motivates me to come here. And I do not treat the shop more than the DJing career. They're both important to me. So I
Right.
make time for both. So I'll be here up until maybe 11, 12,
Hmm.
finishing an order to go to a gig.
Oh
So I
wow.
balance it out so I don't make them anyone more than the other. So
Right.
the
Yeah.
motivation makes both of them thrive.
Nice.
Hmm. I
So
see Patura. Hi, Patura.
that she bought your
Yes, she
t-shirt.
did. She did order some shirts for me. Nigel, I see you. What's up? Sarita. Good afternoon.
Yeah. Is your shop one of those shops, a walk-in shop where there's a showcase?
It's a walk-in.
Okay.
It's a walk-in. This is I just like fancy stuff sometimes, but this is the shop.
Ooh, nice.
So some stuff
Yeah.
I put on the hanger. Some stuff they can look at as sample.
Yeah.
We print on demand. So if you walk in the
Okay.
shop, I can do something for you right away.
And this shop is in, this particular one is in Connecticut?
This is in Stratford, Connecticut. Yes.
Okay.
We're right next to a club, so it's very convenient, the location, because as people are walking by, sometimes they spill something on their shirt. Hypeness, you can make me a shirt real quick, and I do it. I'm open as long as they are. As long as they're open, I'm open.
Nice.
Are you playing your music? Are you DJing while you're in the shop?
I used to do my radio from here,
Okay.
but I brought it home because Tuesday nights I used to be here very late because my business partner is a DJ as well.
Okay.
So I used to be here very late, sometimes whether it's attending an event or something, because I try to support the community as much as possible so they can, in turn support my business.
Right.
So Wednesday morning, it just used to be a hassle to get home 3 o'clock and have to be back here for 9 o'clock in the morning to do the radio. So I don't DJ at the shop anymore. I took it home.
I'm just sitting here thinking of all these other possibilities that you can add to your repertoire already. Like teaching this skill to young women.
He's still trying to give him more work.
You teach kids, young women.
I love to teach. There was a college kid who has he has a clothing line.
Yeah.
I wanted him to intern here, and he came here, and I taught him some things.
Yeah.
I just don't teach any adult that's trying to compete with me, but yeah.
I mean, the bread, when you go into the store, there's so many different bread brands, but your sauce is going to be different from everybody else's sauce. So,
True. They still come back to me. I show them some stuff, but they still come back. I see Nigel ask a very good question.
Okay.
How difficult is it going from working in the medical field to being self-employed? I will tell you how difficult it is. I went from a great credit score to bad credit. It's difficult. Because you have to put in the work. You're working for yourself. You cannot call out sick and say, I'm going to get paid for my sick day.
Right.
So 7 days a week, I am open. 7 days a week, I am on the grind. So it's very difficult because you have to try your best to push and promote. Nobody's gonna pay you. You have to try to pay yourself. So it's a lot more work, a lot more sleepless nights to keep your business going. And I refuse to fail. So sometimes I don't sleep.
I hear you. Wow.
So for people like that's not in the US or not in Connecticut, for shirts and anything, is there can they do online?
I have a website,
Right.
but it's not the website where you can custom design. It's a website that you can order from my clothing line.
Right.
But most people either hit me up via social media. I have a page specifically for the shop. I have shipped stuff to Canada.
Okay.
The only downside, if it's not my clothing line that you just want to support me, I don't think it makes much sense to order promotional stuff because the custom prices you're gonna pay custom, so it makes no sense. It's gonna cost too much. Might as well you print on your end, unless it's something that I can do that you cannot get over there.
Right.
Yeah, but we ship to the UK, we ship to the Caribbean, we ship to Canada, wherever.
Okay, that's what's up.
Thank you, Nigel.
He admires your perseverance and drive. I'm in awe too. Like, this is amazing. I thought when I was coming on, I was just gonna hear about DJ life.
DJ life.
So much more to DJ Hypeness.
Patura, shout out to Patura. She gets the nice side of my DJing because usually when I DJ for dancehall, I'm very hardcore.
Okay.
I am a DJ that speak for myself. So I talk on the mic, juggle for myself, and I can get very, very ranchy.
All right. So, has this ever entice a beef between you and someone else, or have you ever had a beef with
Oh,
someone else?
girls want to fight me at the party all the time. But I tone it down a bit. I tone it down because sometimes it gets too serious. You know, this is the bad thing. As a female DJ, you'll say the same thing the male DJ is saying, and they will party to it. They will laugh and joke to it. The moment you repeat, because you're learning from, you know, the male DJs or the ones that paved the way for you,
Right.
and you're trying to follow suit to engage with the crowd, and they take it personal because you're a woman. One, you have more attention than they're getting.
Right.
So that already put a wedge between you and them.
Yeah.
And two, you're in the spotlight. So now I try to make it where I am friends. The females are my best friends.
Okay.
I am here to play for you.
So you're not calling out the girl in the skinny jeans or the tight dress? No.
Maybe jokingly, but not too hardcore.
Oh, gosh.
I said that I have to start my disclaimer and let them know that I got a lot of friends. No matter where I am, they're gonna come out. Guns blazing. It's called 911. So if you put your hands on me, the cops are coming.
It's all about entertainment, right?
It is. It's 100% entertainment for me. It's nothing serious, nothing personal. I just like to have fun. I watch a lot of. There are a lot of good, big name Jamaican DJs that are very good friends of mine. I'm not sure if you guys know Tony Mataran. He refers me for a lot of gigs. Anybody asks for a female, I'm the first person he's gonna call.
Nice.
As a matter of fact, July 3rd, I'm gonna be in Rhode Island, courtesy of Tony Mataran, referred me to a stranger. He's done this a few times, so shout out to Tony Mataran. Noah Power, I'm not sure if you know Noah Power. That's like my brother. No, but he's very big. He's very big in the game. He have a song with Shaggy.
Okay.
As a big
name.
He's
an artist.
He's an artist, but he's more known as a DJ.
Okay.
But he has some good songs that play in the dance hall as well.
Okay.
I'm not gonna call too many names because maybe I might lose you guys with the dance hall DJs.
No, you won't. What do you think?
Have you heard of Irish and Chin?
No, that
Irish and Chin.
Irish and Chin.
No.
Have you heard of Mighty Crown?
Yes.
So the manager for Mighty Crown, Irish and Chin, he has a very big platform as a radio personality. Okay. I had the opportunity to DJ with them for some time.
Yeah.
I played with Mighty Crown before in Jamaica. Okay. So that was a big deal. Renaissance. Ever heard of Renaissance?
Yeah.
Bobby Candace and Jabba.
Yeah,
Massive all these people are
for a long time.
Yeah, I think younger people may not know these people, these DJs, but we do. Like, you know, we wear our age well, but we know that.
Major Hype used to be a DJ, you know.
Okay.
Well, that's why he does his DJ thing on the side.
Okay. That's how he started. He started as a DJ. Yeah. You didn't ask me, but a lot of people ask me, how did you get that name, DJ Hypeness?
Yeah.
It's from Major Hype. I usually don't tell people, but I tell you guys.
I asked
Major
you that
Hype.
the last
you did. I didn't say who. Did I say who?
Yes, you did.
I did.
Yeah, but you said you didn't want to get into too much because of whatever, and then you kind of give a hint to it.
Okay. Yeah. I don't tell anybody else that.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's dissect. We're dissecting.
I know we dissect things over here.
We get it on dissect. It's okay.
Oh man! So what else is on the busy schedule that we could look forward to? Gigs or?
Well, Thursday I'm DJing Uptown Bronx. Sunday I'm DJing for Patura Dominican event at Mingo's. The Monday, I'm going to Atlanta for a celebrity soccer match as one of their soccer player guests. I can't play football, but
Okay.
I'll kick the
You're
ball
gonna
anyway.
look pretty.
I have a boat ride coming up in Queens, June 18th.
Right.
June 30th, I go to the Virgin Islands, Tortola. Then I come back for Rhode Island on the 3rd. Then I go to Maryland. I have another Atlanta gig coming up December 10th. Miami, November 21st.
Right.
I'm trying to remember all my gigs. But those are some that I can remember off my head. That's confirmed.
Busy
So you're going to
schedule.
Miami in November. You're not doing Carnival? October?
The girls on the station are talking about us having a band, so we're gonna try to work on having the first
Female
radio female band.
Ooh, that'd be
So
dope.
we're gonna.
Try to connect
I
with
shouldn't say too much because they say you bring bad luck, but it's in discussion. It's
Okay.
it's in
Nice.
discussion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. And your shows is on the show that you do on the radio.
So I do Mondays from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on a Connecticut local station. It's 106.3.
Okay.
That's One Love Radio. And on my station, I do Wednesday mornings from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Right.
MyTurnRadio.com.
Remind us the name of yours. What is it? My Time Radio?
It's My Turn
My Turn.
Radio.com. So collectively, each female is saying it's my turn to shine.
Okay.
My
Right.
Turn Radio. We're Queens crown queens. That's our motto. Queens crowning queens.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I like that.
Love it.
All right. Well, Hypeness, thank you for joining us.
No problem.
This time was nice and smooth, and
I wish I could DJ for you guys. That's what Nigel wanted, but I was too busy at the store.
it's all
But
good.
if you are in the New York area, come out on Sunday. I'm DJing next Sunday. Not tomorrow, but Memorial Sunday. And I plan on bringing the heat.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah.
You
Thank
guys
you so much.
for that.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me, Nigel. Thank you. Island Therapy. Thank you. Everyone that's watching, thank you.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, it's DJ Hypeness with us here on Dissect. And yeah, that's the show for the evening. And next week, we wrap things up right here on TDN TV, Island Therapy. And yeah, that's about it. So
Last show.
that's the last show, man. So we'll see you guys next week. Thank you for joining us. Hope everybody had fun. I guess wait for the commercial video. I hope we have it wrapped up. And we'll see you guys next week right here on Dissect. Have a blessed week and a blessed weekend.
Take care.
Hey, it's Novelist, and I'm here to tell you, join us as we bring you the last episode of season 2 of Dissect. We're going to be talking to the man King Top.
Yo, this is King Tapper, straight up never later, representing to the fullest.
Let's recap. Let's talk to King Top.
The sweet drum beats on me can skank up me feet, feeling the vibes. Join me May 28th at 7 p.m. on Dissect, TDN TV.
Islands Therapy on YouTube, Islands Therapy on Facebook.
King Tapper. May 28th, tell a friend. I'll be there. Mart.
Right.